how should international bodies respond to the repeated violations of the laws of war, especially with regarding to the protection of civilians who are facing, sir, a genocidal war? And it's worth to mention here that Israel has been, of course, violating the ceasefire before this violation, the recent ceasefire, or the ending of the ceasefire, sir, for 100, and that they've been killing 175 civilians throughout the 2 months, sir, since the 19th of January, since the ceasefire was brokered by the United States and Egypt and Qatar, of course.
Israel has continued to violate international law in this severe manner only because of the impunity that it has enjoyed over the past decades and also the past years and months. Israel has been violating international law quite severely. It has committed a genocide. It has committed apartheid, as confirmed by the International Court of Justice. It violates, it's committing a lot of other crimes. The torture that Israel is committing in its prisons is unimaginable. At the same time, the international community is still refraining from applying sanctions.
Why is it still refraining, sir, from applying sanctions? Why?
Well, first, in the United Nations Security Council, there is a veto power that that the United States is enjoying, and the United States is certainly complicit with Israel in its violations against international law. The United Nations General Assembly has already called for action. So has the UN Human Rights Council, which the US has withdrawn from actually quite with the Trump administration. So there are calls for sanctions. There are calls for, that Israel should start facing consequences of its human rights violations and war crimes and crimes against humanity. But it's unfortunately taking time. There is some lack of willingness from many of the Western countries specifically to see Israel punished for the crimes that it is continuously committing. I think this is our main problem. Our main problem is the double standards that we keep facing. The fact that that many countries, are happy to see, certain countries like Russia, for example, punished for its occupation, but not Israel. They feel that Israel is an ally of the West, and therefore should continue to enjoy this impunity. I believe that this should stop, and there are many calls for this to stop. You might remember also how Trump, as soon as he assumed his office, decided to sanction the International Criminal Court, which is a very weird concept. How can a state sanction a court? A court is supposed to sanction those who commit war crimes and not vice versa. So the United States is abusing its power in a way that allows war crimes and crimes against humanity